I'm here at the annual meeting of the North American Menopause Society, and I am talking with...
Lynette Lydie Severt.
And
Yeah.
you are?
I'm a professor of anthropology at UMass Amherst.
And you just gave a wonderful presentation about hot
thank
flashes,
you.
and it was fascinating. And I wonder if you could point out some of the things that women might know or not know about hot flashes.
Well, I'm an anthropologist, so I work in different countries around the world. And a lot of my work has been in Bangladesh or in Mexico. So one of the things that I've learned is how important language is in trying to communicate with women to find out how many women have hot flashes. Because if we use the wrong word, we're not getting specific enough, or we're getting a different sensation or a different experience. And I think that the frequencies of hot flashes around the world are influenced by the words we choose.
So sometimes we don't know if women are having them because we aren't asking them ways that they can answer us.
Yes, and
how frequent are hot flashes?
well, I think in Mexico, when I ask women who are 40 to 60 about their hot flash experience in the last 2 weeks, I find that 48% to 50% of women, depending on the city, say they had hot flashes in the last 2 weeks. But then when I go to other countries like Slovenia, it was more like 24%. Or in Massachusetts, it was more like 24%. And we were interested in Hawaii if the Japanese had fewer hot flashes, because in many studies it looks like they do. And when they filled out questionnaires, they had fewer hot flashes. But when we put the hot flash monitor on them, they actually had the same number of hot flashes.
So some women are more aware of them, and some are less aware of them.
I'm not sure if it's awareness or labeling the sensation as a hot flash, or reporting the symptom as a hot flash. Because for some women, it's not appropriate to talk about.
It's a modesty part, or it's a social consideration.
Right.
Now, one of the things I thought that was very interesting is you said depending on the type of clothing women wear, they may have a hot flash or feelings of warmth in different parts of their body.
Right. And this is something that we learned by accident, because when we went to Bangladesh, we were describing hot flashes as something that happens on the chest and up to the face. But actually in Bangladesh, because they cover their heads, they were trapping the heat in, and they were feeling the hot flashes more on the top of their heads. And then they were also feeling them on their feet, more than women, for example, who had immigrated to London, who were also Bangladeshi.
And sandals.
I think so.
And you mentioned in saris, sometimes in the back that was exposed, they would have heat in their back.
Or they feel, that's where they feel the sweat evaporating. And we feel the sweat evaporating from our necks. But in Bangladesh, they always keep their necks covered, so they don't feel the hot flashes there, they don't feel the sweat evaporating there.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Are there any other points you'd like to make to women about hot flashes that they would benefit from knowing?
I think the most reassuring part of my study has been in every country I've worked in, hot flashes are pretty much the same, and that women are as uncomfortable in Bangladesh in the very difficult circumstances as they are in the heat of Campeche, Mexico, as they are in the wealth of Hilo, Hawaii. That this is something that is normal, it's part of our biology, and it's something that women experience during this change.